Hi, welcome again to another one of my live blog. So as promised, I will be as I promised yesterday, I will be building this simple action figure with you. A simple this is simple just a simple action figure that I got from Temu. It's very cheap. Let's see if we can finish this today, but I'll try my best to start building it. So here's the instructions, and this is how it will look like after. So I already let me just get that Bruce action figure that looks like this. This is the one that I got from before. Okay, so let's just put him, or put it here in my stand. Yeah, there you go. So it's camouflaging in the stand because they have the same color. Yep, there you go. There you go. Okay. So let's start building another one of these I'm just going to remove the parts from this. If you can comment what you call this part of the action figure model kit. Please do. So when you're into building action figure model kits, some of these parts or extra parts are stuck somewhere in your piles of your yeah, I don't know what you call this. Let's see. Let's try to search that. Leftovers of action figure model kit. There's a term for that, I think. Okay, let's ask Google. What do you call the what do you call the plastic leftovers from action figure model kits? Okay, let's ask about that. Okay, guys. So, according to Google, call these things runners or sprue. So, a lot of people who have this kind of hobby kind of piles up with sprue or runners. I've seen a lot of them in the internet that showed that they have a lot of these leftovers from their action figure model kits. So I also have the same problem because sometimes I use them for parts. Yeah, I use them for parts really. If I lost a certain part of the action figure, I'm able to use some of the parts from these sprues or runners, but that's from before. I mean, nowadays the if you have a 3D printer, the fastest way of replacing that part is just to 3D print a certain part of that action figure. Yeah, I hope someday I'll get one 3D printer so I could print my own design of model kits. I mean, I'm kind of into 3D too. I have some designs that I have made. I have some 3D designs that I have made, and I wanna 3D print. And I have also collected some STLs from online, free STLs from online that I really wanna 3D print. So yeah, going back to this action model kit, action figure model kit that we were building. Sometimes you can remove them from the runners easily, but sometimes it's really hard to remove them. So you use carefully. Cutting materials like a scissor or a cutter. So we'll try to start this, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to finish this today. But if not, I'm just gonna build it offline, and I'll just show you the finished product next live. Okay. Yeah. So for those kids that are watching this, please ask help from your parents or your guardians or your elder siblings to remove this from the runner or the sprue. Some parts are really hard to remove, but just have patience. And now, after removing the parts from the sprue, just try to group them. So when you want to have a hard time putting them together. So even though I've built several, like I built one of these, this one from the past, or yeah, it's still hard for me to follow the instruction and put them together. But that's part of this part of the fun, when you're able to build something. It's like building a Lego. You're putting up something together. You're building something together. And this doesn't include customizing the sticker or painting the action figure. That's a different thing. This is just building the action figure. And I think that customizing or refining or rendering like some of the details on the action figure is another thing. I mean, it's another discipline for a hobbyist to explore. Because I've seen some really great, good master hobbies, what if you call them that, that they're not true building or putting the action figure together. They do an extra mile customizing the action figure to their own preference. Like they're creating their own stickers, decals for the action figure, and they're enhancing the look of the action figure by painting on them, airbrushing some parts. And that's something that I really want to explore in the future. But right now, I'm still new to this, even though I've been building action figures in the past, but I'm not really a master. I mean, I'm not really good at this because I'm still pretty slow, and sometimes my finished model is not that good. So I still have a lot of things to learn. So when you're cutting parts, be sure that you cut the right part. And that part is not just a part of the sprue or the runner. So yeah, I'm building it from, and it's really my dream to be able to print my own action figure. I mean, print my own design. So hopefully, in the future, I'll be able to purchase maybe a simple 3D printer, just a starter 3D printer. So I think that's all the parts that I need, and just group them together. Probably just group them together. It really requires a lot of patience when you're into this kind of hobby, because sometimes it's really tiring and tedious to put the action figure. This one I'm building is so simple. It's not even the hard ones. But just keep in mind, if you grow tired or weary about putting this together, just be patient, and it's so satisfying when you're able to put the action figure together, and it's really something. There's an essence of satisfaction that you're able to build something, not from scratch, but some like a model like this, and maybe from this, it really kind of branches to a lot of things when you're into this kind of hobby, because at the first start, it may be a simple thing for you putting this together, but later on, when your imagination and your creativity begin to branch to another thing, like maybe in the future I'll be able to create or 3D model my own concept or design, like a mech design, and I'll be able to print it someday using another 3D printer and build them. That I'll be able to channel that creativity from my ideas into to a printed output, a 3D printed output of my concept design. And you know what I mean. It's so hard to point out, but when you're able to create that concept design from your head into a tangible object that you can touch, right? Yeah, and I also hope to be able to customize an action figure model kit in the future. Hopefully we'll be able to achieve that kind of mastery in the future. But for now, thank you for hanging out with me in this blog. I hope to see you in another live blog in the future. That's it for now. Have fun, and see you in my next live vlog. Have a great day and enjoy the rest of the weekend or whatever. See you guys. Thank you for coming in my vlog.